Hello and welcome to the Triple Crown Puroresu Podcast. I am your host, Lewis Carlan, and I'm joined, as always, by my favorite co-host of all time, Ethan Black. Ethan, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. That was just lying. You're not my favorite co-host of all time. No, I'm just. I had to make it sound good, but yeah. So, how's the week going? Have a good week?
Yeah, work stuff. Work
Yeah,
stuff.
you got to
Yeah.
work. I know the grind. You work, and then you come home, watch wrestling. Then you go
Yeah.
back to work, watch wrestling, and then here we are talking about it. So
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
weekly grind. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it, man. So anybody watching right now, you have any questions? Actually, just feel free to shoot some questions to us. We'll be happy to answer. And just want to point out we're on BodySlam.net, Triple Crown Puroresu Podcast, BodySlam.net. Check out BodySlam.net is your number one source for professional wrestling news. And also hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. Lots of great podcasts on the BodySlam.net YouTube channel. But let's get into a New Japan Pro Wrestling Week, the semifinals, man. Semifinals. So Dookie against El Desperado. We're gonna get it right, unlike some other websites that have gotten the semifinals wrong. They that you pointed out to me during the week. I'm not going to say the name of the website, but they got the matches all mixed up. But it's El Desperado versus Dookie, and then we have Doki. I'm sorry, Dookie is a bad word. Doki, and then TJP versus Taiji Ishimori. So, what do you think, man? I'm sorry. I just want to. TJP is a great story because he started out 0-4. Everybody got down on him. Now, he's not going to win him, and then he won the rest of his matches. The fans really got behind him. So TJP is running a great story right now in the best of the Super Juniors, making it to the semifinals. What do you think, man? What do you think of these matches, and who do you think is going to get to the finals?
Semifinals. I'm glad TJP's in there. He actually deserved it to be in there. Taiji Ishimori, I'm a little surprised he's in there. Like, I mean, I'm glad he's in there because, like, you hear main event of Dominion's gonna be the finals of Super Junior, so you'd thinking Hiromu would be in. That was an easy uh like slide in to get in there. But I'm kind of glad he's not in there just because he doesn't really need the Super Juniors anymore. He's won it like 4 times. He doesn't need it for a fifth time. But
Yeah.
like 3 out of 4. I mean, I'll take that. That's a good score for getting the predictions right. But I think it's gonna be Desperado and Ishimori, honestly, in the finals.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I think I think TJP is he's running a great story there. Going like I think it was 0-4 and then winning the rest of his matches.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets past Ishimori and we see TJP because the fans are really behind him now. It's very noticeable. The fans are really behind him, cheering him wherever he shows up. He does his speech. He gives his emotional speech. I can see TJ. I said it was TJ Pori. See, I'm still waking up, guys. But TJP, I can see him getting past Ishimori. Desperado, there's no way. There's no way he's going to lose to Doki. Desperado is getting to the finals for sure. I think Desperado is going to win it all. It's hard to pick because it is the main event. So you kind of think maybe Ishimori and Desperado would be a more attractive main event. But I wouldn't be surprised if TJP, gets the victory there, and we see TJP against Desperado. Maybe they want to build up another junior heavyweight because you mentioned Takahashi. I know I picked Takahashi. I can't remember if you picked Takahashi
I
to get
did
to
say he's
semi.
going to finals. I did. Yeah, we got that one wrong.
Okay, yeah. So I think he's wrestled his last junior heavyweight match. I think he's going to move up to heavyweight. I think he's done in the juniors. I know he wants to move up to heavyweight. So I think he's done. So it kind of made sense for him losing to let someone else step into the semifinals. But yeah, Desperado. I'm going. I gotta pick. I gotta pick TJP or Ishimori. Let me think about this for 3 seconds. All right, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going with Ishimori. Ishimori and Desperado in the finals, and Desperado wins the whole thing. That's what I'm picking.
Perfect. That I'm sticking with Desperado one, but I would actually not be mad though if TJP does get there, honestly. But I feel like they're gonna do like an A and B finals, not a double like B block or double A, honestly.
Okay.
So, but I'm sticking with
Yeah.
Desperado winning overall.
Okay. So we're both in agreement that El Desperado will win the Super Juniors. Do you think he then goes ahead and he wins the junior heavyweight title, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship?
Yes,
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so. Trust me. I think everybody does. I should be honest. I think
I
everybody
hope
does.
so because I don't know why they keep House of Torture together. I've never read a positive comment on social media about House of Torture. Everyone is fed up with House of Torture. House of Torture is so annoying to watch. Unless that's what they're trying to go for, they feel like they're accomplishing something because everyone is complaining about them. But I've never seen a positive. I've never seen anything positive written about House of Torture on social media. I'm sure there
You know,
has been. I've never seen it.
the only person I see they tell positively is Conmar, but I mean that's because he's a heel matcher, so he's gonna do that. But he's like the only member that everybody talks about nice about.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But and you think about John Moxley and Evil. They're gonna have a lumberjack death match now at Dominion. That
Yeah, it's just a
sounds
lumberjack.
that sounds stupid because a death match is a death match. You have the match, you have the whole arena but now the death match is just regulated to the ring because a lumberjack match is if you get thrown out of the ring, you get thrown back into the ring.
Yep.
So it's just a death match is going to take place inside the ring. There won't be and of course House of Torture is gonna he's probably gonna line the ring with just House of Torture, man. It's gonna be so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to him. Thank goodness they decided. Even New Japan Pro Wrestling's like, you know what? I don't think this House of Torture thing is working. We're not going to make Moxley the main event. Let's go with Best of Super Juniors. That's the main event right there. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that match at all. I mean, I don't even want Moxley as champion, to be honest, because he's not even really a New Japan Pro Wrestling guy. But I can't make the calls there, right?
No.
But hopefully he'll lose the title soon, and not to Evil. I hope he gets. Especially, I don't like Moxley. I like Evil even less. So hopefully he doesn't lose it to Evil. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, somebody will take the title off him. Some New Japan Pro Wrestling guy will take the title off him. So I'm looking at this match here on June 3rd. You got the House of Torture, Ren Narita, Yujiro Takahashi, Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Dick Togo against Shota Umino and 4 mystery partners. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
Like who do you think his mystery partners could be?
I'm not even. I have no idea to be honest.
Yeah,
Maybe Moxley. I have no idea to be honest.
I doubt Moxley is going to come for this match. But I mean, unless they just haven't decided who they haven't. I don't know. Maybe nobody wants to wrestle against House of Torture anymore. So they're even the New Japan Pro Wrestling talent is sick of House of Torture. They want nothing to do with them in match. So I don't know. Maybe Cristobal will show up.
Cristobal, all Rebellion shows up.
Or no, no, it wouldn't be. I'm thinking if it was Bullet Club, maybe it would be all Rebellion. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna try to make a guess, honestly.
That'd be hilarious if like Will Ospreay, John Moxley, Kenny Omega, they all show up for this match. That'd be that's a pipe dream. That's not gonna happen. But we'll probably gonna be like I don't even want to. Well, let's not make any predictions on it because it's gonna be a garbage match anyway. Because House of Torture is involved.
Hot garbage.
So yeah. So anything else, New Japan, or should we move on?
No, we'll just move on. Not really much this week, but
yeah. One thing I want to touch on, Mayu Iwatani. I don't know if you saw the interview. I wrote about it on BodySlam. She actually admitted that she was actually thinking about leaving Stardom to go to Marigold at one point when Rossi Agawa, all that turmoil that was going on at Stardom where he departed and started Marigold. She was actually considering leaving Stardom to go to Marigold. Do you think if she left Stardom, that would have been the end of Stardom?
I don't think it'd be the end, but it'd be a big blow though, because I mean, Mayu Iwatani's been there since pretty much since Stardom started. There we go. Say that.
Yeah, she's been there since 2011, since it started. 13 years she's been with them, and she was saying she was thinking about transferring at one point. She said she had many conversations with Ogawa and the current president Taro Okada, but she just finally decided that since Hayashita, did I say that right again? Hayashita, and Julia left, that if she left, that Stardom would no longer be Stardom. and she couldn't do that to the company that she was working for 13 years. So she ultimately, of course, decided to stay, which I'm kind of glad she did because um, all due respect to Old Japan Pro Wrestling, but when we saw what happened to them when they had the defection, Pro Wrestling Noah started, it was tough for All Japan Pro Wrestling. They're still trying to recover from that. They've recovered somewhat, but they're not All Japan Pro Wrestling way up here anymore. They're kind of, but you get my point on that though, right?
Yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of glad she stayed. I'm kind of glad she stayed with Stardom
Me
and
too.
didn't go to Marigold. Now I'm not ruling out, maybe one day we could see they could work out their differences. We could see a Stardom Marigold crossover event, something like that. But yeah, that would have been a huge blow if she had left Stardom. Like
That would have been
who do you think would have taken her spot in Stardom if she had left?
Sai Kamatani.
Okay, unless Stardom just said, "You're right, all right, fine, you want to leave? We'll just sign Sari, and she'll be our top. She'll be the ace
Ooh,
going forward." That would have been a. If Marigold is smart, they sign Sari to a contract ASAP and just lock her up. I know she's a free agent, and she would be a great get for Marigold. But I think she kind of likes free agency. I think she likes being a freelancer where she could go wherever she wants.
me too.
But yeah,
I think she wants signing contracts right now. But I mean, Marigold would be the best bet for her, honestly, if I had to choose a company for her to sign.
yeah. I know Rossi Agawa said the talent roster on Marigold isn't going to be too big because I don't have the exact quote, but he was kind of alluding to that Stardom has such a big roster. It's tough to get everybody.
Yeah,
I,
everybody on
I,
the show kind of thing.
yeah. So he's like, he doesn't want a huge roster for Marigold, which makes sense. They've been putting on good shows. Bozilla is the talk of Joshi wrestling right now. So Marigold is a hit. Do you think they're gonna surpass Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling?
I think so, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're gonna quickly become the top Joshi promotion on Wrestle Universe. And thank goodness they're on Wrestle Universe. I just wish they had more live shows. I mean, there were two shows over the weekend for both Noah. We were talking about this before we went live for Noah and Marigold, and they both weren't live. Neither of them were live. Neither of
Nope.
them were live on Wrestle Universe. So that's I just hope we get more live events. So and but what can you do, man? But it's still the best. Can't do anything, right, Ethan?
Right.
Right, that's right. Look at this. I
I
see.
always
I
have
see him.
first two shows on video demand. So I mean, that's not too bad. So, because today's is also VOD as well.
Yeah, so today's is a VOD, and I know they have Nane Takahashi is having a number of singles matches, which seem very exciting. So I'm looking. I'm looking. I know she's taking on Tommy in the future, which should be a good match. Which should be a good one. But with Marigold, let's talk about the titles for a bit. They have the red belt and the white belt. I know we touched upon it. I think last week. I think we both said we both think Otami's going to win the red belt. Is
Yep.
that who you went with?
Yep, I did. Well, first I said both sell, but if they're not come on her, then you Tommy would be the next best person to do it.
Yeah, Otami or Sari.
Ooh.
Sari would be a good choice, but they would have to lock her. I would say they would have to sign into a contract first. I don't know if he's going to give an outsider the title. I don't know if that would make much sense to give a
Good
freelancer
point.
make the freelancer the first ever Marigold World Champion. So I think Otami, maybe Bozilla, possibly. But we talked about the red belt. What about the white belt? There's also the white national belt, the United National belt. I was thinking, what was I had her name down. I'm sorry. Was it? Oh, well, Mai Sakurai. I'm sorry. I'm still learning the names. Mai Sakurai. I think Mai Sakurai would be good for the white belt, or even Nane Takahashi. Also, I could see getting the white belt. Who do you think would be a good fit for the white belt?
I can see those two. I can also see Mirai also holding that title as well.
What about Victoria Yuzuki? I mean, I know she's not winning too many matches, but she seems to she seems to have this. There's just something special about her. I don't know. It's just hard to pinpoint, but there's something about her that I really like talent wise. Now, do you think I'm looking at that today's results? Oh, yesterday's results. She went to a draw with Chikagato. So what do you think? You think Yuzuki we could
I
see
think
Yuzuki get?
I think so. Not right now. I know they're bringing tag titles and they're bringing like their their version of a high speed. I forget what the high speed tile S thing's supposed to be called, but I can see her holding that title whenever they bring that in.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at today's results. You don't mind the results, right? You don't
No,
care about spoilers.
no, I don't care about spoilers.
Yeah, so actually, Yuzuki teamed with Utami, but they lost to Miku Aono,
Oh,
Aono,
oh no, yeah, something like that.
Ono, and Natsumi Shizuki. So they lost. Actually, Yuzuki took the pin, so she lost for their team. But they put her in the main event with Utami, so they must have some. There, I can see her winning the white belt. I'm sorry, I can see Yuzuki winning the white belt.
I wouldn't
I can
mind
see
that
it
actually.
happening. I can see that. I'm terribly sorry. I'm apologizing. Please forgive me. Please forgive. But I can see her winning the white belt. But we'll see. Also, there was who was the one that just got injured? There was another. I think she was with Ice Ribbon, but she's not with Ice Ribbon anymore. What was her name?
Oh, I know who you're I can't remember her name. Her name just right around my head right now. But I know who you're talking about. Though. She got injured. Yeah.
Yeah, she's also a very, very good talent as well. So when she comes out, I don't think she's going to be out for too long. That name is bugging me now. Whatever. I don't want to go look for it. Anyway, whatever. But she's also very talented. So lots of possibilities for the red. I like I said, I 100% Utami. Let's talk about Julia for a second, though. If Julia decides to stay for a few months with Marigold, because Ogawa did say it hasn't been determined yet when she's going to be leaving. So if she stays for a few months, I can see her getting the belt, the red belt, just to put Marigold kind of on the map, and then she could drop it to somebody. So I can see something like that happening as well.
Yeah, I get that. That I can see too.
Yeah, so I could see something like that. So it's lots of great stuff coming up, man. Something to really get excited about. I'm looking forward to Marigold. It just I'm waiting for him to announce how they're going to announce the champion. Like, is there going to be a tournament? Is there going to be like you're going to pick 4 of your top stars and just put them in a mini tournament? So it'd be interesting to see how they crown the title, the champions. He hasn't announced it yet, right? How they're going to crown
No,
them?
he hasn't announced it yet. No, he said basically keep an eye out type of thing.
Keep
Like,
an eye out. Okay, we'll keep an
yeah.
eye out for. We'll do that. We'll do that. All right. So let's move on, man. Let's move on to All Japan Pro Wrestling Superpower Series, May 29th. Yuma Anzai gets past Kento Miyahara. My goodness, what a tremendous matchup. Holy cow. Man, they lived up to everybody's expectations. Hold on. We might have a question. We got a comment coming in. Let's see what this comment is. Okay, this is just spam. That's great. That's wonderful. So we get a comment and it's just spam. Wonderful, wonderful. So can we I don't know, let's just I didn't know that you could send spam. I didn't know you could send spam on StreamYard. I guess you could. It just says cheap viewers on and there's a link. Why would they send it's
I don't know,
actually coming from Twitch. It's coming from Twitch. So I don't know. Can I ban this guy? Can I get him out? No, this.
You should
No,
be
I
able to.
can't.
No, probably I think admin or something has to.
Yeah, no, I don't. It can't. I can't delete it. But anyway, okay. I just want to put out a rule to everybody: do not send spam.
Yeah,
Okay,
no spamming.
no spam in the comments. Okay, thank you. And does he think that I'm going to click on that link? I mean, come on,
Yeah.
really? This is
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him out. G yo yo yo. Hey G yo yo yo. Do you think I'm gonna click on this link? Do you think anyone's gonna click on this spam link here in the comment section? Come on, use your head, buddy. I know you're watching because you commented, but don't be stupid. Don't G yo yo yo. Don't be dumb. Don't be sending spam. No one's
Yeah.
gonna click on a link, dummy. Schmuck. Anyway, anybody has any real comments, please feel free.
Yeah, it's real comments, not
Yeah,
just
not
BS
spam.
spam.
Don't be like Yo. Don't send spam. All right. So Yo gets a thumbs down. Thumbs down for Yo.
Boo.
Boo.
You get the crystal ball.
Yeah, I guess if Yo has a Twitch account, don't go on his Twitch account. Stay off it. Anyway, so yeah, we talked about Yuma Anzai and Kento Miyahara. Great match, lived up to its expectations, all expectations. Very happy Anzai got the win there. What do you think, man? I'm sure you loved the match just like I did.
I did. It was excellent. Honestly, on that show, that was one of the two matches. That was my match of the night. The other one was the 8-man tag with Dan Tamara and Hayato and that group. I think that was right before the World Tag Title match. But the Triple Crown Title match was really good. Like, I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah, it was a fantastic. I'm just putting up the results here. Sorry. Yeah, it was a fantastic match. Absolutely loved it. A number of things came out. We got the next challenger for Rising Hayato is going to be Fuminari Abe, which should be just a tremendous match for the junior heavyweight championship. Do you see Abe winning that match? He's a freelancer. They've given the belt to freelancers before.
I can see
Many times. Do you think he gets run with the All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship?
I want him to, but I don't think he'll take it off Hayato this early yet. But I think he'll hold it in the future.
You know something? I'm gonna agree. I agree with you. I don't think. I think Hayato is gonna hold the belt for a bit. I think they're waiting for Atsuki Aoki to come back so they can have their showdown. Because from what I remember, whenever they have singles matches, it's usually Atsuki Ayagi who's the winner in those matches.
Yeah.
So I think they're waiting for him to come back, and they're going to set that up, and Hayato's finally going to get past Ayagi. So yeah, I agree with you. One match that I thought was absolutely a snooze fest was the tag team title match. I thought we were gonna get a good match, but I thought that match was, all due respect, but I thought that match was boring as hell, man. I don't know how you saw it, but I was like, I'm just getting sleepy thinking, just talking about it, man. I was disappointed. I don't know. I was expecting like a hard hitting, good back and forth match, but it didn't live up to its expectations.
No, I like all four guys, like with all due respect, but I don't know what it was. I just could not get into this match at all. I don't know why. I think it went, 11 minutes or something like that, 11, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it felt like I was watching a 25-minute match.
Yeah, I mean,
not in a good way.
I mean, a few years ago when The End was in All Japan Pro Wrestling, and I was surprised. I looked it up. I'm surprised that they never won the tag team titles, the All Japan Pro Wrestling tag team titles, but they were a good tag team, a few years ago. But I was expecting, I don't know, maybe the styles just didn't mesh. There was no chemistry between the two teams. Maybe Addison and Perot haven't teamed for a while, but I don't know. It just wasn't. Just definitely not a match that I'm going to ever watch again.
Nope.
So I was pumped. I was pumped when the match started, but I was like, wow, this is like, let's just get this over with already. Let's move on.
Right.
And then you had EC3 to retain his NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Ryuka Honda. I didn't like this match either. I don't know. And these two matches, big matches, but I didn't. EC3 says he'll be back, and I'm like, who cares? So what? Yeah. If you can't have a good match with Ryuka Honda, I mean, who are you gonna have a good match with then? Who are you gonna take on Jun Saito? I mean, come on. What did you think of that? What yeah, you don't like it either. I mean, maybe just look for talent. I can see what they're trying to bring talent in from the States. I know you have Noah doing it, you have New Japan Pro Wrestling doing it, so All Japan Pro Wrestling, and NWA World Title has a huge history with All Japan Pro Wrestling, but that was like 20 years ago. It's not like Ric Flair showing up with the it's not like Harley Race is coming with the NWA World Title. It's EC3, and he's just not the same EC3 as he was 2-3 years ago.
Nope.
I'm sorry, EC3. I was a big fan of yours, but this match just didn't interest me at all. And quite honestly, I hope you know, I hope you stay in the States. I mean, if you want to come back, like who could he defend the title against and have a unless it's like Yuma Yagi or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. I honestly I like the tag team match way better than this match. Honestly, out of the two.
yeah, I think. Oh, I made a mistake in the results here. Kuroshio Tokyo Japan defeated Yuma Yagi, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, no, I made a mistake. I wrote in the maybe it was just because I wanted it to happen. I wrote that Yuma Yagi defeated Kuroshio Tokyo Japan. So yikes, I got to fix that as soon as we're done here. This is from a few days ago. But I don't know. Maybe I just wanted Yagi to win. But I didn't watch that match because I was afraid to. But how was that match?
It was all right. If you missed it, you didn't really miss much. So it was fine. I like the champion cover
Uh,
match a little bit better, honestly, out of the two.
which one?
Their champion cover match. I like that one a little bit better
Oh,
than this one.
yeah.
And then they're gonna do another. They're having a third match under no DQ rules. So whatever. I forget what day that's supposed to happen, but they're having another match
No DQ rules. Okay. Why would they have no DQ rules if the match didn't end in a disqualification?
because Kershaw cheated at the end, and then he's like,
Oh,
I don't want to beat him that way, so I want to have a no DQ and basically beat him
okay.
that way. So yeah,
Okay. All right. And Ashino and Ayabi versus Amori and Komarashi. That was decent. That was decent.
that was decent. I did like that one.
Yeah, I really love Ren Ayabi. Ren Ayabi is such a great talent. And we got a new Yuma Ansai knows who his next challenger is going to be. Hideki Suzuki shows up. I thought they were going to have a verbal confrontation, but Suzuki just shows up, looks at him, pats the belt, and walks off, which I thought was really cool. it's like we don't need to talk. You know who I am. I want this. I'm out of here. So that was I thought that was cool. That's gonna be a good one. I know Suzuki defeated Ansai at the Champion Carnival match, so that's gonna be another hurdle that Ansai is going to have to overcome. And they had the press conference, which was cool. So that's I think on June 24th, Dynamite Series 2024. So what are you thinking? You think we're going to get a good match there? You think Ansai is going to drop it to Suzuki? No.
No, it'd be a good match, but I don't see Suzuki. I mean, he couldn't even win the All Japan TV 6-man tag titles on this show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He was on the losing end of that match, but now, well, I guess he has a right to a challenge because he did beat Anzai in the Champion Carnival, so that should be a good match. But yeah, Anzai's gonna. No, I think Anzai's gonna win in under like 20 minutes. In under 20 minutes, Anzai.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, we got a new faction also. New faction formed Yuma Ansai, Renayabi, Ryuki Honda, and Rising Hayato formed a new generation faction, which looks very exciting. I don't think they have a name yet, but I call them the new generation faction because I think they want to show the old timers that it's their time now. So that could lead to some good matches. You'll get Suwama involved, Kento Miyahara. It would have been nice if they still had Shuji Ishikawa. He would have been great for it.
That would have been fun.
He would have been great for that as well. But yeah, I'm. What do you think? You excited about this new faction? Or?
I am. Well,
yeah.
Entai and Honda were going by New Period as a tag team, so I don't know if they're gonna try to keep that name with the other two, or like
that's a good point.
New Generation.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Could just be the New Period. Maybe they just added members to New Period. Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, Reniabi looks looks like a star. I'm looking at the picture here. He looks like a superstar. I'm so glad that they signed him.
Me too.
And there's another guy that I want them to sign. I believe he's a freelancer. Musashi. I am a big fan of Musashi. I hope is he a freelancer or is he not a freelancer?
He was with Michinoku Pro, and then he went to freelance. So as of right now, he's still freelance, unless he secretly signed with All Japan. We just don't know it yet, but I think he should sign with All Japan.
He's appearing on a lot of All Japan Pro Wrestling events. I would love if they sign him. I think he's a great talent. He would be a great fit for All Japan Pro Wrestling. I would even put him in. How old is he? Is he still relatively young?
Yeah, he's like I can't remember the exact age, but he's between like late 20s to mid 30s, around that age gap.
Yeah, I would put him in. I would put him in this new faction. I would bring him in and put him in the new faction. But yeah, I would definitely bring in Musashi. How do you feel about Musashi? Would you like to see him?
I like I like the more in New Japan than All Japan story than more in Michinoku Pro, but he's really talented. I can see him holding the junior title in the future.
Okay, yeah. So I hopefully they'll offer him a contract and bring him into the and I know with Renny he wanted to come to All Japan Pro Wrestling, which was awesome. And so hopefully they can lock up Musashi as well. What else? So we had the on June 1st, just a little bit more about All Japan Pro Wrestling. Puro and Addison defeated Hokuto Mori and Kuma Arashi in less than 10 minutes. I don't know. This show, I think this show is up now on All Japan TV. I think I saw that this morning. Okay, I'll have to watch that. Did you watch it at all or no?
No, not yet. I can watch it later.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how Pro and Addison did in that match. So I'm gonna have to watch. I'll have to watch that later. What else do we have here? Jun Saito and Naruki Doi. Oh, yeah, Naruki Doi and Jun and Rei Saito are now a faction. Doi, which is a little odd because you got the Saitos and you got this little tiny Naruki Doi.
It's like your big brothers, and then you got your little brother coming in involved. Like, here,
it's like your big brother, and you got the little brother, but it just doesn't look right. But gotta give it a chance. And the rookie Doi is a great talent, so we'll see. But they defeated Yuma Yagi and the guy we were just talking about, Musashi. Saito pinned Musashi. Then we had the Triple Crown of World Junior Heavyweight Title skirmish. Yuma Ansai, Reniabi, and Rising Hayato teaming up to defeat Suwama, Suzuki, and Fuminori Abi. My God, that should be a great match. That's the match I want to watch first, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one later or tomorrow. That 6-man tag. When I first saw it, I was like, ooh, that looks really good.
Then you got Ryuki Honda and Masashi Takeda defeating Kento Miyahara and Seiki Yoshioka. Miyahara and Yoshioka, that's an interesting tag team. That's a great little tag team there. Yoshioka's I'm surprised that they lost that match, but Honda hit the final vent on Yoshioka to win the match for his team. But yeah, I'll have to watch that. Rei Saito against Hikaru Sato. 8-minute match. We'll skip that one. That one.
That's battle of tag champs anyway, so
yeah, that's a match that we could just skip. All right, let's move along. We got just one more thing. All Japan Pro Wrestling finally got an All Japan Pro Wrestling talent in the All Together event in Sapporo, which we can't watch because it's not available in Canada. But they added I'm sure you heard or maybe didn't hear, they added Kento Miyahara to the show, so he's going to be teaming.
I did see this. Yeah,
where is it? Teaming with Hiroshi Tanahashi and Naomichi Marufuji against Sonata, Taichi, and Yuya Omura. So Miyahara part of that show, which would be great if we could watch it here in Canada. But Abema Live TV decided that. Let me get a little closer to the camera. They decided that they don't want the pay-per-view streaming in Canada for some reason. Abema, good job. Thanks. Yeah, me and Ethan are so happy that this huge show and we can't watch it. But we're okay with that. We're okay with that, right? No, we're not. We're not okay with that.
Boo. This is
bullshit. Boo. No. Just we're gonna have a 5-minute silent protest right now. So we're gonna just be silent for 5 minutes in protest of Bamba TV not streaming that show in Canada and in the UK. And the UK fans can't see it either. So
nope.
But if we're in the Philippines, though, a little tiny Philippines, then we can watch it. So the Philippine fans, the 87 fans in the Philippines can watch. How many people live in the Philippines anyway?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
but let me see. Let me just see. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Philippines. I wonder how many people live in the Philippines. Why they would go to the Philippines? Philippines amount of people. I want to see how many people are. There's 115 million people living in the Philippines. That's more than
Whoa.
Canada, isn't it? How many people live in Canada?
I think it is more in
Let me
Canada.
see how
I'm
many.
not.
Yeah, I think that little island has more people living there. Number of. Let me see how many people live in Canada. Maybe it was a smart move then to show it to only stream it in the Philippines. Number of. Let me see. Number the population. How many people? Oh wow, Canada only has
Uh
Philippines. The Philippines that has 115 million people. Canada has 40 million people. So okay, again, smart move, smart move. The Philippines. We'll just move. What we'll do is maybe we should just move to the Philippines, and then we could watch the All Together in Sapporo event.
there we go.
But yeah, no, but that's interesting. That's interesting. That there's more people in the Philippines because the Philippines is like a little tiny. It's like you got Canada. Yeah, I'm off screen, but Canada's like it's huge landmass. Well, maybe because it's cold in Canada, you got a lot more heat anyway.
They do, yeah, they do.
Yeah, but anyway, this is the Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Puroresu Podcast, not the Triple Crown Population Podcast. So let's uh let's 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 move on. We're not going to be talking about the population. And we got almost 200 people, viewing. So that's a good
Let's
sign.
go.
The numbers are going up. The numbers are going up. So that's good. Yeah, thank you everybody.
Thank
So
you.
where do we go from here? Oh, let's go to Noah. Let's go to Noah. So let's do the
Crystal
from now on we'll do the crystal ball.
do the crystal ball.
Do the crystal ball. Yeah, he was doing that again. I know he had All Rebellion. They won another match. I think it was 2 matches in a row now that they've won on June 1st. I'm just pulling up here. Let me get the results. No, what am I doing? I wrote the article for it. Give me a second. I just want to get the article. There it is. So no, June 1st. I know they had a show today as well, but let's just talk about the June 1st show. So the main event, Keito Kiyomiya, who still doesn't have his title, which is dumb. They never should have allowed Gabe Kidd, because is Gabe Kidd, actively going around showing off the GHC Heavyweight Championship? I don't
Yes.
think he is. He
Oh
is?
no, he's not. No, he's not. Sorry, he just basically put in his bag, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, that was dumb. They should have done that. They didn't need to do that. So Keito Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, and Cristobal defeated Rohei Oiwa, Oka Sasaki, Junta Miyawaki, and Yu Owada. Kiyomiya hits a tiger suplex pin on Owada. This was a very good match. Oiwa going after Kiyomiya, Oiwa attacking Kiyomiya after the match. So they're really their feud is really getting a little hot and heavy there. So I'm looking forward to a singles match between them. But you have Oiwa going after Kiyomiya, and they're building up Oiwa versus Kiyomiya, but they're not building up Kid versus Kiyomiya. So there's a little confusion right now, in my opinion, because everyone is watching Oiwa. Oh, when are we going to see Oiwa? Oiwa's going after Kiyomiya. This is getting good, but Kiyomiya's got Gabe Kidd, who's got his title, and they're not really pushing that match. I mean, he talks about it for a bit, but that match is not really getting pushed. So I think the whole Kid thing could have waited. I think Oiwa should have been in that position instead of Kid, my opinion, of course. But I don't know. How do you feel about what's going on in with Kiyomiya and Oiwa and Gabe Kid?
Yeah, I'm a little confused about it too. And by the way, actually speaking of Iowa, he declares that he want to be in the N1 victory this year. So
Wow, I was just gonna say that after we're done with this. Yes, he's I wrote it right here. Oiwa in N1. But yeah, that's gonna be I'm sorry, you were making a point that cut in. Go ahead.
no, that's what I'm a little confused with the whole thing as well. Like Gabe Kidd's still the top, which I hate. But I hate that in any promotion, that belt stealing. But yeah, like their match is in like 2 weeks, so I don't know why they're not barely promoting. They're promoting more
Yeah.
Oiwa and Kitamiya than Kid and Kiyomiya. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. I mean, I'm not. The whole belt thing, like he steals the belt, it was just absolutely ridiculous. It's been done so many times. We didn't need to see it again.
Nope.
And Kiyomiya is like, we need to raise up. We need to raise up Noah. I want to raise up Noah. We want to build up Noah. But you don't have your belt. How are you going to build up Noah when your belt is in the hands of a New Japan Pro Wrestling star, and it shouldn't be like that. But I don't know. And then let's switch to Cristobal. I like Kiyomiya. I should say I love Kiyomiya. I love Kano. Big fan of Alejandro. I just don't like Cristobal. I don't like him in the faction. I don't like that he's doing this, and now he's doing this now. His fists are going in the air, and he does the move and he does that, and the fans are like, oh yeah, okay, we'll make him happy. We'll humor him a bit.
Golf clap, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's just okay. It's like, all right, can you tag Keno? Can you tag Kiyomiya? Tag him in? Well, we don't want to see anymore. Can you flap over? Can you flap over to the corner and tag in somebody else?
Yeah, I don't get this Cristobal character. It's like he does a move, and then either the flap or this, and then another move, and then I'm like, bro, just get out of the ring.
Or he looks like he's going to make a save, or if there's like a group battle, then he'll come in and throw somebody out of the ring. So I don't. My theory is Black Mensere, the guy that played Black Mensere, is also is doing Cristobal. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's the same person. I think Black Mensere has evolved into Cristobal. They have the same body type, and Mensere was not the most talented, guy. I think we'll know if if he gets confused and he does that to somebody and he pokes somebody.
Oh yeah, go like that. But that would not be. You know what? That would not surprise you at the least bit. That it's Black Mensere. That would not surprise me at all.
If I was Kiyomiya, Keno, and Alejandro, I would have said, you know what, forget about Cristobal. I would have made Yu Iwata the fourth member of All Rebellion.
That would have been a nice pick.
Because then it would have made sense with Keno teaming with Yu Iwata to train him, to build him up, and then say, all right, you're ready to join us in All Rebellion. And there could have been a whole big thing in the ring. Keno coming in saying Yu Iwata, you've what's the word I'm looking for? You graduated. You graduated. Yeah. You're now now with All Rebellion. You're one of us now, and he joins. That would have been Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, and Yu Iwata as All Rebellion is so much better than Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, and Cristobal as No Rebellion. No Rebellion. Let's call them No Rebellion.
No Rebellion. There we go.
Yeah, Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, Cristobal. That's No Rebellion. But if you add Yu Iwata, then it's All Rebellion. There.
Ta-da. Honestly, Yu Iwata would have been. I was gonna say Yu Iwata would have been a lot better choice than stupid Cristobal.
Absolutely. 100%. It would have made more sense because he was teaming with Keno for a while. It would have made a lot more sense. But they went with Cristobal. I don't know. I saw you sent me the Blue Jay image, and you're like, it's Cristobal. It's Cristobal. The Blue Jay was flat. Something interesting. Maybe we'll touch on it for a bit. It just hit my mind because I was thinking about Katsuhiko Nakajima. I don't know if you saw the video of him, sitting out, and somebody shows up and gives him an invitation. What do you saw that clip?
I did see it. Yeah, you said it to me. I did watch it. I think it's G1.
I think it's G1 also. Either that, or maybe it's I think it's an invitation to join All Rebellion. I don't know. That's kind of dumb. I think it's G1. I think it's
G1. It's either G1 or the Royal World Tournament in August for All Japan. It's gotta be a tournament invitation. It's gotta be.
Yeah, I don't think it's for All Japan because I think it's gonna be for G1. I think we're gonna see him in G1. So
I think it's G1 too. Yeah, but if I had to make a second choice, yeah. But if I had to make a full guess, yeah, I'm going with G1 Climax.
I don't know what's going on. I think it's a travesty that he hasn't wrestled since dropping the title to Anzai. So I don't unless he's signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling and they're just waiting to bring him in. I don't know, but I think it's a travesty that we haven't seen him in the ring since, and I think it's funny that he's pretending that he's homeless.
Right? Yeah,
And
he's kind
the
of
guy left
afraid.
him. Guy left him like a $10,000, 10,000 yen. Just wait a minute. He had a little coffee can. Cassidy Haynes has a little coffee can in front of him, asking for money, and the guy puts the money in his little coffee can.
Nakajima, my God. His rest is what, March?
Yeah, he dropped the title in March to the Anzai. He hasn't wrestled since.
Oh, come on, Nakajima. But I could see him. Excuse me. I think you're right, though. I think he might be secretly signed to New Japan, just basically, like you said, just wait for him to show up, kind of thing, like when to put him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it'll be announced that he's signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling. But yeah, so man, just an absolute travesty that he hasn't been wrestling. I want to see him back in the ring. ASAP. So, do we have anything else? I think we went through just about. There was the Noah match today. The Noah show that was today. Let me pull it up here real quick. We'll just go over. What's that?
Oh, that's because there was also a Stardom show today in Corcoran Hall, but I didn't see results, so I'm not gonna talk about it until later.
Okay, yeah. So just Masaki Tamiya beat LJ Cleary. What a surprise there. Jake Lee defeated Dake Inaba. Go Shiozaki and Atsushi Kotage lost to Kaito Kiyomiya and Keno. That should have been a good match there. Go Shiozaki is losing. I don't know if I don't want to say losing, but he seems to have fallen down a few steps on the ladder in Noah, and he's starting to look like Stan. He's starting to look like Stan Hansen. I don't know if he's got the body like Stan Hansen now. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I had noticed that. Yeah, he went back to the black trunks and stuff, and he had a 0 world title match against Saito at that limit break. So they went to a 30-minute title limit draw. That one wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Do I have anything else? Anything else you want to discuss today, or?
No, I think that's everything.
I think we covered a lot. I think we did well.
He did.
Probably gonna go back to sleep after this because I'm still a little tired.
I don't blame
But yeah, so why don't we wrap it up and we'll touch base again next week.
Yep.
And we'll talk more on the Triple Crown Puroresu Podcast. So for everybody that's watching, thank you so much. We'll be back next week. Take care. Bye-bye. And stay safe, everyone. And before let's close it out by doing the crystal ball flap. Yeah.
Yeah, do the crystal ball.
So long, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right, let's end the stream. All right. And okay, well,